Mainland China, I would say you have to be very careful and you have to keep safe. Remember, the liberation of the Chinese people, we need a healthy, robust Chinese people when the CCP collapses. And the CCP are devils. You know, we know what they're going to do to people that want their freedom. So I think, number one, you have many, many brave Chinese on the outside and many, many people throughout the world who love the Chinese people or are prepared to assist. And we have the freedom out here to do that. Although many of the brave Chinese people overseas are under pressure because of their families in mainland China. I think the number one thing that people in mainland China can do is join the whistleblower movement, is get information out through the firewall to the new federal state of China and whistleblowers, like what Miles Guo has set up in the Whistleblowers Movement, Rule of Law Society, Rule of Law Foundation, and others, as you've now seen, have been introduced to people in the new federal state of China. Get information out. The more the whistleblower movement is successful, the governments of the world are not going to be able to sit there and count the CCP as a legitimate government. So number one is join the whistleblower movement, but do it below surface so that you can't be attacked, you can't be put in prison, you can't be beat up, you can't be tortured, and your property can't be taken. So number one, your safety, but join the whistleblower movement. Number two is to do everything you possibly can to break the firewall and get as much information as possible coming from outside, from organizations like G News and GTV and other organizations, and particularly learn as much as you can about the new federal state of China. If you do that, that is the basis of making a dictatorship collapse. And people understand the enormous pressure, the enormous risks, the enormous agony that you're under. So we appreciate that. But I think join the whistleblower movement. And number two, get as much information as you possibly can about what the new federal state of China is and how it's growing and how you can help it grow subterranean.